Hello and welcome back to my channel. It's your girl, Girl Beats World, and we are going to jump right into things today. Before we get started, please make sure that you like, subscribe, and turn on that little notification bell below. Let's get into this eyeshadow tutorial. As we do with all of our eyeshadow looks, I am using my Urban Decay Prime and Potion on both my eyelids, and we are going to jump off with this look. We want to make sure it's really nice and primed, and we're going to just use a little concealer. On top, the concealer that I'm using is my good old-fashioned Colourpop concealer, no filter concealer. And I am going to apply that now. We're going to simply use a couple dots on our eyes. And then we're going to apply using our concealer brush. Just blend that out all over. For those of you who are new to my channel, I always want to explain to you why we do these steps. And for those of you who have returned, I'm so sorry that you have to hear it again, but you always want to prime your eye with primer, and so the colors can pop, especially for women of color who are darker skin tones. You want to make sure that the eyeshadows pop. Yes, that comes down to the pigmentation of the eyeshadows, but that also comes down to you doing a little extra work with priming them. And then with the concealer, it gives it an even base, so the eyeshadow looks even across. So that's why we do that. Today, we're using Anastasia Beverly's Modern Renaissance. I actually haven't had this for that long, but I was traveling with it. Some of my foundation got all over it. Dark skin girl, foundation issues, it's okay though. So to start, we're using the first color of Burnt Orange, and we're going to apply that all over the top of our lid. I'm using a good old-fashioned blending brush, and the idea behind this look today is to really give something that is natural but also very glam. And I don't know, I've been doing this a lot lately because it's really hard for me, honestly. It's more challenging for me to do looks like this than it is to do over-the-top glamorous looks. Next, going into the inner corner or the outer corner of my eye inward, I'm using Real Gar. And I'm going to just use another blending brush for that. And we're also going to start from the outer corner of the eye and working our way inside, as I said previously. So I'm just going outer corner in, and this looks so pretty already. I really like this palette when I'm doing something nice and natural and pretty like such. So hopefully you guys enjoy it. Now that we've done that, we're going to use Cypress Umber, which is this dark brown, in that same area where we just applied Real Gar. So I'm just going to apply that in, and we're going to apply that very gently and very lightly, not wanting to make it too dark, but giving it a little enhancement and a little more drama. I want to go in to the inner corners of the inward up on the eyelid, but I don't want to disrupt that Real Gar too much. So we're going to just, you see the circular motion that I'm using with my brush, apply that circular motion to blend this color out. It does not need to be perfect, and again, we definitely don't want it too dark. To take a quick pause on the eyeshadow and go ahead and do our eyeliner. If you've seen some of my other videos, you may have seen that this is a technique that I've used before. We're gonna use our eyeliner as a setting point to apply a little, to smudge it out and apply a little bit more drama without going too crazy. I'm still torn on whether I want to apply any product on that inner corner because I'm kind of liking how nude and natural, or how natural it looks with just the concealer there. So I'm probably going to leave it. Oh, I'm getting crazy. I'm doing all this talking. I'm starting to mess up. So, all right, I am going to wing this out because like I said, we are going to use this as like our base to see where to smudge, and I need that wing liner to help me out a bit. And since we're smudging it, it doesn't need to be anything perfect. All right, now we are going to go and use the black and the Tati Beauty palette because I don't think that deeper brown that we're using in Anastasia is gonna cut it for the exact look I have in mind. So I'm using a flat brush and I'm just going to pull up from that corner of my eyeliner and pull that right up along the brow. Again, this isn't supposed to be super dramatic, but it's supposed to give someone to tilt their head and squint their eyes a bit and say, oh, what's going on there? That looks a little good. Look at that little bit of drama. Oh. And I think that's the definition of soft glam. I know a lot of people have been wondering, what does soft glam mean? What do you guys mean by that? It means exactly this. Like, you're not going full smoky eye, but you're giving people a little something to talk about, as I like to say. You want to give them something to talk about, okay? So the line is kind of harsh, so you kind of want to move the product around a bit, push it up, and then keep it sliding up. I don't want it to go too far, just right up and at that angle. And you see I'm using the tip of that eyeliner to help guide me on exactly where it needs to go. And now I'm going to go back with my Anastasia Beverly Hills palette, and I'm going to use Real Gar and blend that all out at the top and on the inner corner. And then this look, I've also been going here and blending it out from there too, because again, soft glam. Just really want to press this in a way that it doesn't look like just a harsh line. It kind of all filters and melts into one another. Adding a little bit more of that product. We're going to blend everything out. Going a little bit of the Cypress Umber on top of that and giving it a nice little blended out look. I'm loving it, I'm loving it. Next, I'm taking a bit of the raw sienna and I'm going to add that to my brow bone. And if it's a little too dark, I will mix in some of that tempera, but no, I think it's perfect for this look. I'm obsessed with this look. I love it, I love it, I love it. Yeah, it's popping. So a little raw sienna on the brow bone. Now I'm going to use some of my Lilly Ghalichi lashes. I'll have the name of them below. And I'm simply going to apply them directly on to the lid. Looking down always makes it easier, and you want to just apply it to your waterline or to your lash line. I've literally had this sitting since before I even started on the eyeliner, so you can see how much of a difference that really makes. And it just looks so natural and pretty. I love it. I keep going back and forth about not having any eyeshadow on the inner corner of my eye, like it's driving me crazy. So I'm gonna use a little bit of raw sienna and golden orc and just apply it into like literally that inner corner right here. Oh, yep, feeling a lot better. Just a little bit, just to add a little more glam to the whole look. And I don't think I'm even going to do a black liner. I think I'm gonna, on the waterline, I think I'm just gonna use some mascara on that. I'm using my Lash Sensational Curve, and I'm just going to apply it to the bottom lash, and I'm not even gonna put any liner on the waterline. we're going crazy. We're gonna keep this real natural, real pretty. I'm not even gonna put any orange. You know, I like to put a little color down there. None of that, none of it. I will be lining my lips today using NYX Kitten Heels. I'm just gonna apply this liner. My lips are so dry today. I don't know what's going on, but y'all don't judge me. Hopefully y'all can't see it as well as I can in this mirror. Okay, so I know I don't use lip liners often because, well, to be honest, I don't be thinking you guys have any. And I don't have a lot because I make my own lip color and lip liner, so I don't use them very often. And I don't like how it feels. Like, this hurt. I could sharpen it more, I guess, but. And could you even understand me when I'm talking with this? I don't know, but. Okay, so our lips are lined. Make it nice and neat. And then I am using my Anastasia by Beverly Hills Ruby lipstick. I'm just gonna follow that right along. I love this lip. Like, honestly, I think it's tied with MAC Cosmetics Ruby Woo. Like, love, love, love this lip so much. So I'm taking my concealer brush, which I usually use to cut the crease, and I'm just applying a little bit of that Colourpop concealer, and I'm just gonna line it right along the line here. You want to make sure it's blended in really well. You want to give yourself a cupid's bow if you don't have a cupid's bow. Luckily I do. And just line that right along the lip. And then I'm going to do the same to the bottom. I'm gonna go do some hair and then I'll be right back for a send off. Okay, girlies, so that's it. I hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed making it. Thank you so much for tuning in. Until next time, bye, girlies.